welcome back to a very special video within the RWS Autumn Collection. This week's video is a special one because I have been treated to an impromptu getaway to beautiful St. Catharines, Ontario. That is where I am filming this week's video. We are staying at the cozy, comfortable Hilton Collection Hotels, and this one that we're staying at is called the Hampton Inn. Maybe you have had the opportunity to stay at the Hampton Inn. This is my first time staying at this particular brand of Hilton Collection Hotels, so this was a very special treat. My daughter's actually out here doing a workshop, and she has invited me to join her for the next few days. So I obviously took the opportunity. We needed a bit of a getaway because we did not have much of a summer vacation together because we have both been working. Our schedules have been quite hectic. So I took the opportunity when she invited me, and I'm so happy that I did. We arrived last night, and it has just been a pleasant experience thus far. The service is exceptional, and it is a cozy, comfortable location where we are staying. And I am so happy to bring you along in this very special video from St. Catharines. I have my peppermint tea in hand. As you guys know from my last video, I love to start my autumn mornings off with a fresh brew of peppermint tea. This is not the Tetley brand, this is another brand, but I absolutely love their peppermint tea that they have here as well. And the breakfast has been amazing. They have a delicious variety, anything from waffles to morning sausages, scrambled eggs, beans, bagels, English muffins, all sorts of stuff, fresh juices. It's a really cozy, comfortable stay thus far. I've only been here for about a day, but I am quite pleased with the overall service and the atmosphere. The hotel rooms are quite comfortable as well. And what I love about this hotel within the Hilton Collection is that it's not out of price range. If you are looking for a cozy, elegant autumn getaway for a few days and you don't want to break the budget, it is a beautiful hotel. It's well appointed, and the service is phenomenal thus far. I'm quite pleased with it. I've dropped my daughter off at her workshop, and I am going to take the opportunity to spend the rest of the day exploring the local community. Because we're only here for a short number of days, I'm not going to get to do everything that we wanted to do, like the winery tours. I am going to try to get to the farmers market, and if we have time, we may stay to do a late dinner at one of the restaurants in town. But because we have just a short time here, my daughter is occupied with her workshop, and then there's an exam at the end of it. I don't want to disrupt her too much, so I'm just left to my own devices to explore, and I would love to bring you along on this cozy autumn getaway to St. Catharines. So when you first book in at the front desk, they have these lovely pamphlets that just gives you a overview of what you can do during your stay here in St. Catharines. And I've been going through a few of the pages, and like I said, I definitely am planning to go to the farmers market sometime today. And there's also a flower market to check out as well. There's quite a few things to do. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting out and just exploring the vicinity around the hotel where I'm staying. Tomorrow, I may go out a little closer to Niagara Falls. I don't know how far it is from the hotel, but we will see. And as I mentioned before, I would love to bring you along in this video and just show you St. Catharines. I am a born Canadian citizen, lived here all my life, and I have never visited St. Catharines. It is about a 3-hour drive from where I live in Ajax, Ontario. We're right by the lake, but the drive over is only 3.5 hours. And I was telling my daughter, I'm like, it's such a lovely drive. I love the stay thus far at this particular hotel. This is definitely something that we need to add into our cozy autumn ritual for this season. Is just getting away and getting out of your element, and it also gives you an opportunity to change up your outfits for the autumn season as well. I just find that when I'm traveling, I tend to experiment with new colors. I like to put together outfits that are in alignment with the surroundings, with the environment. And visiting St. Catharines this year, it's more of a laid back country terrain. So it's not cosmopolitan chic Toronto that's just an hour 45 minutes away from Ajax by the lake where I live. So your attire is going to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more country inspired, which I absolutely love. So today, and I will show you in my photo, I have a ivory cream color from the Deep Winter color palette in which I draw my autumn colors from, and it is a blend of creamy ivory with crisp eclipse winter white, and I'm wearing dark denim jeans. So the reason why I mentioned that, because if you just happen to be new here to my channel, you're just coming across this particular video, I have created an extensive color analysis playlist. You can check it out in the archives, and it helps you to discover your best color season and color palette. And for those of you who may not be familiar with color analysis, color seasons, choosing your best color palette, I highly encourage you, I advise you to check out that particular playlist. It's been a very popular playlist here on my channel, and I help walk you through choosing your best colors to align with your lifestyle, not just your personal style, not just your makeup, but your overall lifestyle. So when you're away on getaways such as this to the countryside, or maybe even perhaps going in to a cosmopolitan city, and you want to zhuzh up your overall visual presentation through your style, your accessories, your makeup, you can always utilize your color chart to help you style yourself in a way that is in alignment with the environment where you're going to be, and also to help elevate your visual presentation, your personal brand through style, and also your immediate surroundings. So if you dare to venture into that playlist, I will link it below as well. But for those of you who have been following me from day one, you already know that I am a blend of deep winter and a slight hint of clear winter as well, which I then created the Eclipse Winter color palette. So the colors that I'm wearing here today, I will show you. It's still kind of warm up here. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler because it's so close to Niagara Falls, but I was definitely wrong. I wanted to go a little bit lighter in my knitwear for this trip, so I chose this gorgeous, I guess you could say it's like a wheat creamy ivory duster, and I'm wearing a cotton ribbed scoop top and a pair of high-waisted jeans from H&M. They are so comfortable. It's a leather belt, and I originally got this from the Bay. For those of you who may not be familiar with the Bay, it is a Canadian heritage brand that recently went out of business, unfortunately, and this particular belt is one that I purchased from them a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. It goes beautifully with my color palette to match this cozy autumn season that we're currently in. And I think it goes quite beautifully with the environment and just the overall atmosphere of being here in St. Catharines. It's not the vibe that I got out here, it's not really for dressing up to the nines and putting on your best outfit. It's more, as I mentioned before, elegant, casual, laid back, slightly elevated with soft knits and cottons and jeans and leather jackets, that sort of vibe. If you have not watched my previous video that I posted on investment pieces that every Renaissance woman should have during the cozy autumn season, transitioning into the winter season, that's definitely a guide that you can utilize to help create a cozy autumn wardrobe that's elegant, that's elevated for these type of travels. That's only for a short few days, but you want to elevate your look without overdoing with key investment pieces. So the items that I'm wearing, I definitely spoke about in that particular video. So you're gonna wanna check that out as well. And I'll link to that below. So needless to say, I am quite ready for this cozy autumn trip in St. Catharines. Also, if you see in the background, I have my fluffy woolly pullover. I absolutely love this pullover. It was a surprise find that I came across at another Canadian outlet by the name of Giant Tiger. If you live in Canada, you know. But it was a surprise find because I usually purchase home decor items from Giant Tiger because they have really lovely elevated home decor pieces at accessible prices. But from time to time, I do find hidden surprises in their women's clothing items depending on the season, and that particular woolly pullover is elevated and perfect for the cozy autumn season that we are in at the moment. And my Coach bag as well. I absolutely love that Coach bag. It just has everything to do with cozy autumn in terms of the colors. Deep chocolate brown, mocha brown, and it's lined inside with a deep burgundy red color, which is a part of my signature color palette of being an eclipse winter woman of style. I don't think I'm gonna wear this today, the pullover, because it is quite warm here in St. Catharines. I think I underestimated what the weather was gonna be like. I thought it was gonna be much cooler because it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Niagara Falls. But I was wrong. It is quite warm out, and I had to quickly switch out some items because I would have just been too hot, at least for today. So I think that's gonna stay here. I absolutely love the hotel room. As I mentioned earlier, it's 2 beds. I'm not gonna show you my daughter's bed because it's a little disheveled with her items, and the workshop that she's taking, it's quite intense, so she has a lot of her stuff on the bed to prepare for her exam. But I love the colors. It definitely goes with my particular color palette, with the exception of the headboard of the bed. I think that it would have looked really polished if it was like a chocolate brown headboard, but I understand for contrast they needed to use a different color. Other than that, the actual colors of the hotel room are quite cozy, very autumn, at least to me, and it definitely goes with the outfit that I am wearing today. And also in my makeup, if you're curious about my makeup, as I mentioned before, when you're traveling, you just want to ensure that you are aligning your visual presentation, including your makeup, to match the environment, the atmosphere, the vibe, the energy of where you are staying. Because to me, St. Catharines is more of an elevated country look, I wanted to keep my makeup fresh and just put on a gorgeous autumn mixture of brown. So I'm wearing Conspiracy metallized by Urban Decay. I absolutely love this color of brown. It actually matches it actually matches my nail color. If you can see it, it's about the same color of my nails. And this lip gloss I blended in with my lipstick, and it is called Liquid Linen. It has a bit of a rosy brown color to it, and I just mixed it in with my lips. And I also did a soft chocolate shimmer brown eyeshadow, and that's it. A little bit of highlight on the cheeks, and I am ready to explore St. Catharines. So I am gonna close off here because I want to get my days started and plan out exactly where I'm gonna go. But I think I wanna go check out the farmer's market if it's not too far, because I don't wanna get lost. I do have my GP in the car. We'll see how the day goes. But nonetheless, I wanna bring you guys along with me. So I will see you in the next half of this video. And keep in mind, guys, it's just me filming, so I might just be doing a lot of talking over the footage that I get while I am exploring lovely St. Catharines on this cozy autumn collection for the RWS channel. Hey ladies, unfortunately I couldn't get to the farmer's market this trip, but I am definitely going to be returning because I absolutely love St. Catharines. Like, it's really grown on me since the past day and a half, which I know it's not that very long, but it is exceptionally beautiful and serene and quiet. I am at Charles Stanley Park, which is a few minutes from Niagara Falls itself, and it is absolutely stunning out here. If you know me, I am a lakefront lover. Anything that has to do with lakefront, being near the lake, it is my private happy space. Especially when I'm back home, I'm literally just a hop, skip, and a jump to the lake, and this is just absolutely stunning. So I'm going to take you on a walk with me, and I hope that you enjoy what I am seeing through my eyes. Take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this foliage that's all around me. Hey ladies, I am back at the hotel. As you already know, unfortunately, the farmer's market was closed. I'm guessing it's because it was during the week, as the lady said. So the next time that we come up for a weekend getaway or for a short few days out here in St. Catharines, I will ensure that it is booked on a long weekend. Perhaps it's just seasonal, and they only open at certain times during the year maybe. But I did find Charles Stanley Park. It is absolutely breathtaking out there, as you saw in the footage. And tomorrow I'm going to be visiting a few other places along the way, so that should be fun. I actually had to change into my sandals because I underestimated how warm it was gonna be out here in St. Catharines. I thought it was gonna be much cooler than it actually is. It's actually quite warm, and I didn't bring any sundresses or lighter clothing. So I'm gonna have to think about my outfit tomorrow because I came ready for cooler autumn weather, but as I just stated, I underestimated how warm it was gonna be. So my bad. As you can see, my swimsuit is in the background. I am gonna go take a lovely cool dip in the pool, and then I'm gonna go grab my daughter from her day 2 workshop, and we are going to have a cozy autumn dinner. I'm not sure what we're gonna have, but stay tuned for those details. If I remember to come back and do a short clip to show you our dinner plans. If not, we will continue with my final day here in St. Catharines tomorrow. Bye. So this was the hotel's beautiful pool area, and ladies, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised by how warm and inviting the space felt. We visited during the early evening hours and had the entire area to ourselves. There's just something very luxurious and relaxing about that kind of privacy. The water temperature was absolutely perfect, the ideal lukewarm temperature that makes you want to linger way beyond your anticipated swimming time, which we did. We went over about 15 minutes. I did, however, notice also during my initial tour of the property that they offer light aquatic aerobics classes, which speaks to the thoughtful amenities they provide for guests seeking both relaxation and wellness. And believe me, I thoroughly enjoyed my relaxation time at the pool. Hello, ladies. Happy autumn yet again. I thought that I would share with you autumn self-care routine to get you ready for the upcoming dreary winter season. Depending if you are a winter girly and you love the winter season, bless your heart. Living in Canada, winters can be pretty brutal. And what I've come to appreciate about the winters is that it has taught me to take very good care of my skin before the season actually starts, especially for us women who are in our 40s and we want to take the best care of our skin, as we should be taking the best care of our skin. And autumn skincare ritual is what is very much needed to get us Renaissance women prepared for the drawn out winter season, especially if you live in Canada. So the products that I'm going to be sharing here with you are products that I personally use on a day-to-day basis, morning and evening. And I just want to make a very important note. If you are not educated on your own skin quality, meaning what does your skin react to, what makes it break out or have allergic reactions to, please do check in with a dermatologist before trying these products. I'm just putting it out there because I already know what my skin needs most and how to best treat it from season to season, because I do have a dermatologist that I do visit on a regular, and I'm very comfortable choosing these products for myself. And they're not medically prescribed products, but nonetheless, they may not agree with your skin type. So I just wanted to put that out there. But if you already know what your skin best reacts to in terms of giving you the best results and what you should be staying away from. So the first product in my autumn skincare ritual is a Korean brand by the name of COSRX. So this particular brand, it's amazing for sensitive skin, and it is very light when applying. I absolutely love it. It's a gentle cleanser. It's great at soothing and refreshing your skin, especially from the hot, balmy summer season that we're transitioning out of. And as I mentioned, getting prepared to enter into the upcoming winter season, you want to go with a gentle, or at least for me, I like to use a gentle cleanser that's not going to aggravate my skin, because being out in the sun all summer, you want to just make sure that you're taking time to gently cleanse your skin. I find that works best for my skin and it doesn't aggravate it. So this particular Korean brand is amazing. I've been using it lately and I absolutely love it. So the other product that is a must in my autumn skincare ritual is the Dermalogica skin mask. I swear up and down by this product. It is absolutely amazing. As you can see, it's like almost done, and I usually like roll it up just to get the last bit of the mask out of it. It is that good. I absolutely love this mask just to give my skin a nice, refreshing, renewed, cleansed feeling after using a soft, gentle cleanser like CosRX. This is my go-to. I usually try and do a face mask at home once a week on Sundays. So that's another autumn skincare ritual that I like to include to get my skin prepared for the upcoming winter season. I absolutely swear by this stuff. And it has like a minty feeling when it goes onto your face. It has like a nice minty tingly feeling. And I usually leave it on for about 15-20 minutes. But when it's washed off, your skin just feels as though a layer has been removed from it, which I guess that's the point of it, but it just feels like my skin is just breathing like the freshest air possible. Another amazing product that I've recently been introduced to is from the same company, CosRX, and this is an amazing snail mucin that is like hyaluronic, but the moisture is exceptionally amazing. Like it locks in the moisture, especially if you're using it at night before bed. You wake up in the morning, your skin just feels lovely and plump and luscious, ready to go. And this is definitely a product that you should consider including into your autumn skincare ritual, because it just gives a gorgeous moisturized result, especially if you're using it overnight. This is a must. I absolutely love this. I just started introducing this into my autumn skincare ritual, and I think this is definitely going to be a mainstay in my products that I utilize day and evening. Now, another amazing product that I have been using for, I want to say for a little over a year, a product by the name of Fresh. Some of you guys may be familiar with this specific product. It is a rose deep hydration oil infused serum, and I swear by this stuff. When I first used it, I was like absolutely blown away. Firstly, it smells like actual roses. Like when I first put this on my skin, I felt like I was just walking through a garden of fresh red roses. It is just, when you smell it, it just puts you in a state of serene, feminine energy. Like you just feel like a princess. I absolutely love this particular serum. I mostly use this during the day because it's not as heavy as the snail serum. This is much more heavier, and which I would recommend using at night before bed because it gives you a much deeper moisturized feeling when you wake up in the morning, as I mentioned earlier. What I love about this specific product is that it's light. It gives you a nice dewy, moisturized feeling on your skin, but it's not too heavy. You don't feel like your face or your skin is being weighed down by a heavy moisturizer. I hate that feeling. Like, I don't like the feeling of having heavy skin products on my face. I just don't feel like my skin is breathing properly. So this particular brand from Fresh, the Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum, and I will link these products below. Wonders, absolutely love it. And just the smell alone, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Like, you literally feel like you're walking through a garden full of roses. Before I had graduated to the snail serum, I started off with the CeraVe. I found that when I hit my 40s, my skin just felt very dry, and the lines under my eye were very much pronounced, more than usual. And so my dermatologist recommended that I start a retinol routine for my face. And what I like about CeraVe is that it is gentle enough to get the job done, especially, as I mentioned before, if you're not versed on what your skin reacts to the best or doesn't react to, or any allergies that you may have. Again, please go see a dermatologist before introducing new products into your skincare routine. But this particular version of retinol serum by CeraVe is gentle, and it's a safe entryway into introducing retinol to your skin, especially if you are in your 40s and you want to take better care of your skin. Please do start with a good quality retinol. You can put the CeraVe on at night. You can wear it during the day. I wouldn't recommend it. At least I was cautioned by my dermatologist not to wear it during the day, just because of the sun and the reaction to it, not knowing how it would react with my skin. So I slowly introduced this into my skincare routine at night. I don't like wearing it during the day, but you know, to each his own. Another amazing product that I like to use to prepare my skin for the winter season is the L'Oreal Eye Defense. And as you can see, it is almost done. I absolutely love this eye defense cream from L'Oreal. I got this online. I think I got it from Amazon. Love this stuff. The packaging is simple, but it gives you amazing, amazing, amazing results to your under eyes. I just find that the fine lines under my eyes aren't as pronounced as before, and they're not as dark. You know, sometimes we get that dark shadowing under our eyes when we get a little bit older. I use it in the morning. I use it at night, especially getting ready to enter into the winter season, and you want to prepare your skin during the autumn season before winter hits. Consider the L'Oreal Eye Defense. I usually just take a little bit and I dab it under my eyes. You do see a difference after using it for a while on a consistent basis. You definitely will see the results. When I first used it for the first little while, I was like, I'm not too sure about it. But give it like a solid month. Guarantee you, well, I can't say guarantee, but you will see a difference in the appearance of the fine lines under your eyes. Great product. Love this. This is in my autumn skincare ritual as well. Some other products that I utilize also is this sugar lip polish from Fresh as well. If you can see it. This is a new container that I just recently got for myself. It smells like sweet cinnamon. It just reminds me of everything that has to do with autumn. Anything and everything that has to do with autumn. It just smells so good. It's like brown sugar. hence why it's called sugar lip polish. So what you do with this is that you take a dab of it and you just give your lips, upper and lower, a really good light scrub, gentle scrub, and it helps to keep your lips moisturized for the colder season. It's absolutely amazing. You know, in the winter season, we're always battling the chapped lips and we're always reaching for the Blistex or whatever it is that you use to keep your lips moisturized. This will go a long way in helping you to keep your lips moisturized and plump and giving that nice, healthy pink color. This product, I absolutely love this product by the same Fresh company. So these two products are from the same company. And I have another product that I just recently got, and it's from same Fresh company. It is a face moisturizer. I've only used it recently. I like to use it on my cheeks and my forehead, especially entering into the colder season, because those are the first areas that tend to get irritated and dry for me, especially if you're prone to dry spots. This is a great cream to also consider introducing into your autumn pre-winter skincare routine as well. And lastly, Glossier lip balm, which I have on right now. It's a great lip balm. I absolutely love it. It's called thebirthdaybalm.com. If you are looking for a great lip balm, the Glossier lip balm is a great product to try as well. Since entering my 40s, I'm just very much intentional about the products that I'm using, why I'm using them, and the results that I want to get from them. And I can honestly say each of the products that I've shown you here, they have given me a healthier skin, more glow to my skin, just more moisture locking into my skin as well during the day. So I think I'm fairly comfortable with my autumn skincare routine and preparing my skin for the winter season. And can we talk about this nail polish that is on my nails? I absolutely love this color. It's like a mauve brown color, and I absolutely love it for the autumn season. It is such a pretty color. It is by Biosculpture. I think they're a Canadian company, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link them below. But I've been loving this particular color for the autumn season. I absolutely love this color. So it is Biosculpture Gemini Nourishing Nail Polish, just in case you're curious. It is definitely a color from my winter color palette. More so because I flow into the Ember Autumn color palette, which is a blend of deep autumn, but it has a little bit of a clarity to the colors within that particular color palette. And this beautiful robe that I am wearing, I will show you a full length in a moment, but this beautiful robe that I'm wearing is from another amazing Canadian company by the name of La Vie en Rose. For those of you who live in Canada, you know about La Vie en Rose. I absolutely love this emerald green jewel tone color for the autumn season. And again, if you have not watched the RWS color branding series, you need to check that out. I will link to it below in this video so you can choose your best autumn colors. Being an eclipse winter woman of style who can easily flow into the Ember Autumn color season and color palette, I absolutely love this gorgeous decadent emerald green color for the autumn season. And it's so comfortable, and it has like lace on the sleeves. It's a gorgeous robe. And I was like, okay, I need to take this on my St. Catherine's Getaway. It's perfect for the evening times when I'm just winding down and relaxing with my daughter. We're gonna have pizza and chicken wings, a cozy autumn dinner, and I think we're probably gonna watch a movie tonight. For now, I will say goodnight and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, ladies. It is our last day here in beautiful St. Catherine's. It's pretty early. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. My daughter is studying for her exam in the workshop today, so I decided to give her some privacy, and while she's studying, I'm gonna go downstairs and I am going to have breakfast and wait for her to come downstairs to have breakfast with me, and then we're going to get our day started. I'm probably gonna drop her off to her workshop to finish off her final exam, and then I am gonna go out for the day and explore some more of beautiful St. Catherine's. So it's a lot cooler today here in St. Catherine's, which I'm a little bit happy about because yesterday I had mentioned when I got back from my outing that it was considerably more warmer than I thought it would be. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna wear today, but I'm so happy that it's a lot cooler and my outfit today feels much more weather appropriate. So today I'm wearing a burgundy v-neck cotton top from Old Navy in my signature power color from the Eclipse Winter Color Palette. I'm also wearing a lovely fall foliage scarf that I'm wearing as a wrap just to keep me cool when we go outside. I don't want to wear anything too heavy. If you watch my previous video, I spoke about one of the essential timeless items that you should have in your autumn wardrobe is a lovely autumn wrap, and this is one of my favorite go-to lighter scarves that I have in my current wardrobe, and it never fails. I wear it every autumn. I wear it with jeans, which I'm wearing a jean skirt today. I'll show you the full outfit later, and it goes beautifully with the color of this v-neck cotton top. As you can see, it has all of the beautiful colors of autumn and also from my signature Eclipse Winter Color Palette. Again, ladies, I cannot stress enough, if you are interested in learning about what colors look best on you from one season to the next to help elevate your wardrobe and to be more in alignment with your personal brand, the way that you show up within your life, you're going to want to check out my color branding series. It is an extensive playlist here on the channel that has been quite popular. I've gotten so much amazing feedback on that particular series, and I will link to it below. And also, you're going to want to check out the previous video I did on creating a timeless autumn capsule wardrobe, utilizing 6 essential wardrobe pieces to help elevate your overall autumn look. So this is definitely one of the items that I suggested that you should get in your autumn wardrobe that will last you from one season to the next. It's not so much about trends, it's about elevating your wardrobe with timeless classic pieces that work for your lifestyle and that resonate with the essence of who you are. So this is my outfit for today. It is so comfortable, and I'm wearing these amazing called neck riding boots. I'm going to show you them in a moment, and I spoke about that in the 6 timeless essential fall pieces that you should have in your wardrobe for the autumn season. also worn it in the style personality about the classic elegant woman of style. You want to just make sure that you're selecting pieces that resonate with your authentic style personality as well. So for those of you who have not watched the RWS Style Personality series, you're going to want to check out that series too. So I'm a blend of classic, elegant, and romantic style. So I like a lot of classic timeless pieces, but the texture of the fabric that I like to wear in my clothing is much softer, and it has softer lines rather than straight angular lines in my overall style personality. So let's go down and have some breakfast, and then I'm going to take you around some other places in St. Catharines that I think that you might like. Oh my goodness, ladies, I completely forgot to give you a mini tour of our room at the Hampton Inn. It was absolutely quaint, spotlessly clean, and those beds were extremely comfortable. I slept right through the night. The pillows were so fluffy and cloud-like, and can we talk about the bathroom? It was strikingly clean, fully stocked, and had such a spa-like feel to it. They offered all the standard room amenities, and whenever we had a request, the staff was right there to fulfill it. Now, as I mentioned earlier, our breakfast at the Hampton Inn was absolutely amazing. Everything was so fresh, and they offered a delicious variety of traditional autumn favorites. My daughter was in heaven with her waffles topped with walnuts and that perfectly spiced cinnamon flavored syrup. It was delicious. And can we talk about that bacon? Crispy, fresh, and I honestly couldn't get enough. Paired with their rich dark roast coffee and warm English muffins, it was the perfect way to end our lovely autumn getaway to St. Catharines. And finally, our last stop on this cozy autumn getaway to St. Catharines was this incredible hidden gem serving up some amazing, authentic Mexican cuisine. Let me see if I can pronounce the name correctly. Patio Andaluz. From the Latin-inspired interior to the vibrant Mexican music playing in the background, it was such an unlikely find in the lovely lakefront community of Port Dalhousie. My daughter ordered a delicious avocado salad with all the trimmings, freshly sliced avocado on a bed of mixed greens with tomatoes, spring mixed lettuce, onions, cucumber, red and green peppers, all served with queso fresco and balsamic vinaigrette. I went with the tasty sopa de lima, a chicken lime soup with tender white meat, vegetables, onions, cilantro, diced tomatoes, and rice. Needless to say, we had the most delicious and fabulous dining experience, and we both agreed we'll definitely be returning on our next trip. And guess what, everyone? She passed her exam. I'm so proud of her. So all in all, this has been an absolutely amazing, fabulous autumn getaway to St. Catharines.